This is a complimentary video tutorial to help you with the written instructions you have in front of you for making the changes that you need to do for MyCoupon Database and embedding that onto your site. The new URL for your admin is partners.mycoupondatabase.com. Enter your current username and password just like you do today. Now visit your site and either create a new page for this coupon database page or use the current coupon database page that you already use for your coupon database. We suggest you using the current coupon database page because in case you have any good search engine links coming into you, you'll want to keep that page. That way users keep going to that page and you get traffic and good Google juice out of it. Now go back to your admin panel and under the Edit My Information tab, scroll down to where it says Coupon Database URL and just paste in your Coupon Database URL that you either just had or that you're currently hosting your database on. The first thing that you're going to do is grab your hex codes or change your color codes for your rows and your fonts. And this is really easy because we have a hex code picker in the admin section for you to scroll through and grab the find the right codes for the rows and the colors. But if you want to just grab the hex codes from your own site, that's probably just as easy for you as that's what I actually did too. So you can grab those codes and you can just paste them in there. If you use the hex code picker, I'll just mention to you to make sure when you scroll over the hex code that you actually grab that hex code and you paste that into the hex code or the color code section. That way the changes will take effect. This is where you get to choose the way the iframe is going to display to your readers and the way you'll see it every day. You have all of these different fields to display here under the iframe display options. You can see the description, the value, the source date, the source name, and the expiration date. The show question mark simply means do you want that to show in your iframe? No show means do you not want it to show? You would select that button. The order is the order that you want it to show up on your iframe. 1 is the farthest to the left and 5 is the farthest to the right. The other big thing that you will have several to change are the blog format options. This will allow you to edit every single source that you can currently see in the database when you go to the drop-down box where it says coupon source. You'll have an option to edit every single source that you can display in the blog format for your readers. And this is just like the iframe display options in that you can say what do you want to show for your blog format and what do you not want to show, and then the order that you want that to show in. So for example, a lot of my blog formats, I always have my value first in the description, and then the date, name, and expiration date always fall behind that. So you would just enter the numbers in there how you want them to display, and again 1 is the farthest to the left, and the higher the number, the farther to the right that will show. And this is just another example in the insert blog format display options. You can see that I have all of the fields showing on this one. After you get all of your blog format options done, and there will be quite a few since you have so many options to customize now, then you can go down and just enter your customizable pages. So these are just the buttons that display at the top of your iframe, and the way they were hard-coded before was that they all had the same name and you could choose the links that you wanted them to go to, but now we are allowing you to actually name them yourself and then of course still choose the URL that the landing page goes to for them. So you see that you have 8 options here that you can add. But just a bit of advice, obviously the longer the title that you give them, the wider they're going to show. So just take that into consideration. You may not want them to be such long words, so that way you don't have 2 rows of buttons. So now you can preview all of the changes that you've made to your customized blog format and the iframes, the colors, and all that when you scroll down to the Get Your Code page. So you can see all of these 2 colors in there, which I'm not going to keep because I grabbed the wrong hex code from my site, but I can see all of the information there before I grab my code. So if you need to make any changes, just go back to the Edit My Information page and make those changes, and then press Submit, of course. Come back to Get Your Code, and then just grab the code that's appropriate for your site. The top code is for all sites that accept JavaScript. And the code right below that is for free users or individuals who are on Blogger or Blogspot or basically any site that does not allow for JavaScript. So this is the code that you would embed. Now that you have the right code, you have all of your information edited the way you want it, then you just go back to that database page that you're hosting the database and embed the code. Now just to remind you again, make sure you are adding all of this code into the HTML view, because if you enter it in the visual view, it won't go over correctly, or if you go from HTML and then you go to visual, you're going to lose it. So make sure you stay only in HTML view when you're adding any kind of Java code or JavaScript. Now would be the time too, while you're going and adding your code, to go ahead and add that border code so you can eliminate the black border that's currently around the database. So you can add that code in, and this is also in your instructions, so you can grab that from the instruction sheet as well. Now is also a good time to add any other conditional tags or codes like centering or adjusting the width and the height that's set as the default. The best width I have seen has been 1,000 and the height is around 1450 because the landing page now holds only 25 coupons when you go to search or land on the page. So the 1450 is actually the best height, so you only have 25 coupons showing at once. Once you have all your tags set, then you just press submit, and we can actually just do a demo of a search, which you can try too. But just search for Listerine, which is a good one to check for, and then just press search, or you can hit enter. It's just like searching is today. But if you notice that you got to refresh when you hit search this time because of the way we were able to code that for you. So you were able to do a refresh, search for the coupons, and then you can actually sort by headers as well. I was getting ahead of myself a little bit, but that's the other feature that you can do now is you can actually sort your searches by headers. So when you just click on the header, it will sort by alpha or you know, however you want it to sort. I typically like to get all of my source names sorted first when I'm going to do my matches. So that's a huge benefit, and I think it'll be an awesome time saver as well. And just to note, the suggest a coupon and the report a coupon boxes are still there. We've added a few things to the suggest a coupon box just because when we were getting suggestions, it was actually people weren't even leaving any information, not even coupon name or source or anything. So we had to add a few things that are required now, but no email is going to be required from users. And then the report a coupon, just asking them to tell us specifically why they're reporting it, because some people report coupons and saying they're expired and they're truly not expired, as I'm sure you know. So those are the two additional features that have been there, but they are staying, and we've improved them a bit as well. And of course, as we mentioned, now you have the ability to link to a search. So if you see the URL at the top where it says coupon database, question mark coupon name equals Listerine, that's actually the link that you just copy and paste and put it into a post or tweet out or put on Facebook or whatever. That way you can just suggest to people that you can find more coupons in the coupon database, you know, using this link. That way you're not listing every single Listerine coupon, because we all know there's a ton of them. And those are the basic things that you need to know to get you started using your coupon database. We have a few other things that we're going to be sharing in these similar video tutorials in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned, but of course let us know if you have any questions.